I am new to game development with only a few months of experience, and I challenged myself into making one game each month for the whole year, and this is my progress so far. At the end of each month, I have to stop working on the game, begin the next one with a different genre. I started learning Godot in November 2023 and grew fond of the game engine. It had an easy interface and ran well on my potato laptop, so it was okay with me. Many how to start game dev videos say start with small games, and I did the exact opposite of that. In January, I joined the Godot Wild Jam and tried to make a game in 9 days. The jam had the theme Overload. Coming up with an idea was hard enough, but actually making the game was even more difficult. My friend, who was into pixel art at the time, he partnered up with me and we began thinking of the game idea. We ended up with Virus Overload, a game about a computer infected with viruses that overloads the screen with files, which you have to enter each file and collect all the shields and then return to the Windows screen. You only win when you collect all the files. It was a platformer game, and thanks to the Heartbeast tutorials I was watching, it boosted the progress of the game a lot. Later on, we had some setbacks during the production as a certain mechanic just didn't work because of my programming skills at the time. Trying to look for a different way to make the game, we ended up overscoping the game and trying to add cutscenes, bosses, and character selection, and in the end we ended up not finishing in time. I still published it on itch.io, but for some reason Godot corrupted the files. New month, new game, right? Let's go. To get my game out there, I planned on joining the Godot Wild Jam. I don't know how, but I joined the jam a week after it started, so I had to look for a different one to join. I found the mini jam, which ran for 3 days. It was way outside my comfort zone, but I joined it to keep myself from overscoping the game. The theme of the jam was heroes, with a limitation 2 items. My idea was you play as 2 knights, one with a sword and the other with a shield. The game had 2 enemies, a green goblin and a red one. There is also a castle which the knights were protecting. The red knight can attack the green goblin but can't hit the red goblin. The shield knight can attack the red goblin but can't hit the green goblin. But the goblins can only attack the knight that can't hit them. Complex, I know. This way, you are each other's hero if you look at it philosophical. I managed to finish the game for once and submitted it for the jam. It ended up at 18th place. I was so happy that it did good. I was expecting so much less out of the 50 entries in the jam. I also got 2 nice comments, which was amazing to improve the game. It was great feedback, honestly. Last month, March. Time to finish and publish another game, right? Well, I wish so. I joined the next Godot game jam and it had the theme Parasite. I searched it up on YouTube to do some research, but ended up binge watching the anime instead. Well, since that's out of the way, I began thinking of game ideas. I then came up with the game Architect. I have to switch the genre each time to expand my knowledge on games, so the next game genre was top-down shooting game. The game idea was you are a scientist who is a lone survivor of a parasitic bomb which spread the C virus. You have to gun down mindless zombies and deliver the cure to the antidote bomb thing. Oh, okay, not the best writing, but it'll do. The mechanic was if your health reduces to below half its original value, then you get the powers of a parasite. I have never played the game Half-Life, but I guess that's how it works. Making a top-down shooter for the first time with smart enemies and guns and levels leads you to overscope it. I didn't manage to finish the game because I spent more than 3/4 of its development time with the enemy AI, but I developed a new art style. I call it the floor plan art style. It's great for prototyping levels, so if you think it's cool, tell me in the comments below. But to make up for not finish the game, I made this cool cover art for the game, totally unrelated to the Black Ops cover. So that is a quick summary on the past 3 months of game dev. So if you want to follow me on this amazing game dev journey, then click the subscribe button below and like the video. Thanks for watching.